Hello and welcome to week 8 of Applied Portfolio Management. So this week, a couple of things just to note. First of all, I am going to use this week to get in touch with the various groups for the project to talk a little bit about your asset allocation ideas to date. Remember again that these are not fixed and that you can certainly update those over the next number of weeks. Remember, really, the main thing really about this project is for you to kind of understand the different dimensions of active, passive, the different factors that go into play, how to think about, for example, putting together a portfolio rather than who gets the highest return over the next few weeks, because again, that's not really the point of investment management. So to help us along with that, on Friday we have a very interesting guest speaker coming. So Miss Katrina McGuinness is a partner at Mercer, and she's going to talk a little bit about a few things. First of all, she's a past president of CFA Ireland. She's going to talk a little bit about CFA and how it's helped her in her career. And then she's going to continue to talk a little bit about how she builds her own portfolios. So she works in the DC side, which is effectively defined contribution part of portfolios at Mercer. So Mercer, one of the world's leading investment consultants, and what she'll be talking about effectively is how she puts together a risk-based growth portfolio with various constraints imposed, for example, by our clients, by liquidity and other factors. And then what we're going to talk about then tomorrow to kind of help us along with that will be to talk a little bit about growth versus value and some other metrics as well when it comes to investments. So there's a big debate again, as well as active versus passive. There's also this big ongoing debate between value versus growth. So we need to understand what that means. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll also talk a little bit about some of the metrics that are used to understand those concepts. For example, price earnings ratios, price to book ratios, etc. However, we're not going to be calculating those ratios. We're just going to use them as we go along. The other thing I just wanted to mention is I'm going to send you on a link as well to a very interesting talk that's happening soon by a guy called Robin Wigglesworth from the Financial Times. And he's going to be doing a presentation basically on the history of passive investing. And again, you can register for that for free. So I would recommend looking at that as well. So that's pretty much it for today. I said it's a fairly miserable day out in Galway today for those of you who are here. But I suppose this week, as I said, I'm going to get in touch with you all via Teams, first of all, for the portfolio. And then secondly, as I said, we have an interesting guest speaker coming on Friday. And again, I would recommend that when we have this guest speaker coming, and again, by the way, it will be via Zoom, that if you have queries for her, feel free to ask questions. Or, for example, if you have queries about Mercer or what work as an investment consultant is like, it would be probably useful to do that as well. Okay, so thanks very much, and we'll talk tomorrow.